So when this happened, when consciousness said, okay, I've reached enough resonance now to completely shift doom, and remember the shifting is the 0 point when it ends up vibrating, increasing, doom, 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 and when it all of a sudden, like this, one momentum 0 point in doom shifting and is switching to the next level of evolution. But when this happens, the people that are holding the negative vibration, the consciousness that are holding the negative vibration and chose of the free will to stay asleep and to do that, they will not be able to make that shift to the next level of evolution. They're going to stay in parallel reality in the negative structure when eventually it's going to spin off by itself, is going to self-destruct. But the ones basically that are holding that resonance that is similar to that stuff, because it's constantly doing that, consciousness literally is gonna pick up that thing literally like a magnet. Take that consciousness, pay close attention to what I'm saying. Because of the resonance, gonna pull it like a magnet and is gonna warp speed it over completely and shift it to completely different timeline of reality, that is basically completely above the structure of three-dimensional structure. Remember when they were talking the first wave of volunteers, the second wave of volunteers? When consciousness warps speed, and that's called the warp speed method, that's what they told me. When consciousness basically grabs that consciousness and literally brings it and shifts it to the next level, it will be high vibrational sequence in a positive. Remember, we're going in the heart structure, which is actually the positive, timelines. Through this process of ascension, there was a consciousnesses with millions of people. Each person holds its own vibration, the way we explained here, its own evolution, its own specific pulsation in consciousness that we talk about it, that consciousness can recognize now. So all you went through as a higher soul, as a person, hold a very, very precise pulsation. The way you behave and act and do whatever you do, every single fractal momentum, all that gets collected and collapsed into thing, and is gonna give you a positive or negative. Whoever end up being a positive, negative, understand that even if it's another person, remember, in this timeline, whatever the 3D was not only, for example, George that is in a positive. For example, is the way Marina. For example, me, I'm doing that and I'm doing my heart and blah, blah, blah. I'm doing my stuff. My pulsation vibration is also holding. So, but remember, this is a fractal momentum. George has his own reality. I have my own reality, and that's a fractal momentum. In my reality, George is expressing his own universe in a fractal momentum. And in my reality, I'm expressing my own reality, my own family, my own expansion of the universe. So now I'm holding positive vibration, but my pulsation in frequency, for example, compare with George, and I'm going to give because I know for myself, could be a higher on the resonance than whatever I collected through the heart. So based also on the bylaws, remember bylaws was something pre-written, the way from the future you go into the past. So now we're talking here about, extraterrestrial existences, and then you have ascension with different councils. And for example, could be the Council of Nine and all the stuff. So we're talking about parallel reality, and each individuals that are existing in these parallel realities, each reality for itself, okay, if this is the Council of Nine reality here, okay, we're gonna do the C9. If they also hold its own reality of existence. Each one holds different. If this is, for example, 3, this could be 5, this could be, for example, 7, this could be 9, 9-dimensional. And if that means they're a different timeline, different vibration, different time space, you go to portals. So we're going back into George. George and me can have, based on what we did individual, completely different vibrational resonance, even if it's positive. We did different experiences. We have chosen to do different things for ourselves. So now we vibrate in different spectrum of the positive vibrational sound wave. So when this happens, consciousness, when it goes to ascension and do the stuff, when that leaps happen, George can leap into the fifth dimensional structure in specific timeline parallel reality within the fifth dimensional structure to do something else, to do something specific. Because why? Because George holds a specific resonance that matches that particular timeline speed in the reality itself. So it's basically shifting. But me, for example, because I was holding a specific resonance on vibration that was higher than George, and through agreement can warp speed me into, literally give me a shift when I build enough resonance into my body consciousness. And we're talking physical body. This is where we're talking about distilled water, detoxing. But when we're talking about shifting physically into time, reality, and consciousness itself, when your consciousness and a vibration of your DNA is ready on that sequence, you are actually like a life etheric spaceship that you yourself, with the help of consciousness, can shift yourself to another reality. This is why you gotta preserve God-given consciousness and body and not put any stuff inside your body the way they try to do through the artificial intelligence. Never ever.